Welcome, friends, to another episode of Crept from the 80s. I'm your host, Chris Seaver, and as always, I am going to be bringing you a little slice, little chunk, a little nugget of 80s magic. This is a twofold episode. I'm going to give you a little haul video. I got some new stuff that came in that I think you guys would appreciate, and I also want to talk about an underappreciated cartoon show from 1984 that I love, and a lot of people don't know about or completely forgot about. And when I bring it up, they're like, "What you talking about, Seavage?" So, but first we'll do this real quick. We'll do this haul. My buddy Sean, and friend of my films, and friend of us, and friend of the channel, he surprised me, I guess, with a belated Christmas gift. But Sean was nice enough to gift me the Mill Creek Hammer film set. He knew I was a giant Hammer fan. He must have. So this is fantastic. This is going to go beautifully with my 22 Hammer set collection already. 22 film Hammer set collection already. So this is great. So thank you, Sean. He also sent me this awesome golden book. You guys remember the golden books? Masters of the Universe. He-Man smells trouble. Stinkors on the loose. So this, of course, will be put in with the He-Man stuff behind me. So thank you. That's awesome. It's a blast from the past. Thank you, Sean. I also managed to finally get in my Masters of the WWF. I say WWF regardless of what it actually is, because that will always be wrestling to me. WWF. So Masters of the WWF action figures finally got in my tea. First name Mr. Period. Second name T. Mr. T in his Ninjor slash Fisto outfit he's got going on with Fisto magic golden gauntlets. Again, I'm not going after full lines. I'm really only going after the 80s wrestlers that I enjoyed, or the 80s characters that I enjoyed from WWF. Although I will get that Becky Lynch, hopefully, because I like the Tila thing they got going on there, and I did see the Steph McMahon, who looks like Evil Lynn, so I might get her. But there's a Roddy Piper that's out there that I want desperately. I want that Roddy. He's my favorite 80s wrestler. The Ricky the Steamboat, the Dragon Steamboat, looks great, but I was never a big Dragon fan. So again, I'm not going to get that, I think it's a waste, and I'm not that kind of collector. So, but I'm happy to finally have this damn Mr. T in my collection, and yes, I will be opening him. I have the Ultimate Warrior, and I have Macho Man. I need to get Hulk, but Hulk is in that 2 set with Stone Cold, and that's not my wrestling. And the ring, the Snake Mountain ring, and I stupidly missed out on that. I did have it pre-ordered, but with the way that Walmart was going and their fuck-ups, I was like, you know what? I'm going to cancel this pre-order, and, now I can't get my Hulk until they release him separately. Also, a nice blast from the past that goes along with the Kenner Ghostbusters that they re-released this past summer. In 2020, they have released the original Kenner Ghost Popper, which I did have. I think all us Ghostbusters fans had growing up in the 80s, complete with the cutouts that you shot your foam nuggets at. what's interesting to me is that I had this growing up, but of course, that was 86, 87, so I was 9, 10 years old. The thing seemed big and powerful to me, and now as a almost 44-year-old man, this thing is so tiny to me. But it's awesome to have. I am not going to pull it out of this. I'm going to keep it in this beautiful retro style packaging from Hasbro Kenner and display it, because it's I just love the look, and it's what I remember, and yeah, it's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Then I was a Transformer fan growing up. There were Transformers that I absolutely loved out of the group. I did have Transformers and I did have GoBots. I love them both. And as far as recollections go, there's only specific Autobots and Decepticons that I want from the line. I don't go after full collections. I just go after the ones that I had, or the ones that I really wanted and I didn't get for any whatever reason it was. So Soundwave I love, and I did get Soundwave, Optimus Prime, so on and so forth. But every now and again, the new line from Hasbro will put out figures that just appeal to me on a nostalgic, visceral level. And they recently put out the 1986 Transformers, the movie Transformers, and I saw these two on the shelves and I had to get them because I really do enjoy the 86 Transformers movie. So this is Jazz from the 86 movie. And of course Hot Rod, who took the place of a dead Optimus Prime. Voiced by the wonderful Judd Nelson. So I like these lines. I like when they do this. They also put out like 35th anniversary editions of Optimus and Megatron that looked like the cartoon. Awesome. Awesome versions of those. So I am happy to put these in the collection. And yes, I will be opening these. I also got, finally, after many moons, but I pre-ordered this when it went up on Scream Factory, and it finally came in, the 4K They Live set. John Carpenter, classic, love it. Came with the Frank figure from NECA. You can also get the Roddy Piper John figure from NECA. Came with these fun Obey treats. And then, of course, I already framed the poster that they sent along with it. So thank you, Scream Factory. I look forward to dipping my balls into this beautiful 4K restoration. And the last thing on the list for the haul is the wonderful NECA cartoon Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the cartoon versions of Bill and Ted. This cartoon came out in 1991. It was over in 92. And I am a fan. And I am going to be taking these out and putting them with the Blitzway Bill and Ted that my wife graciously got me. So, and now we're going to talk about the cartoon from 1984 that I love, and I watched every episode as it was airing back then, and it is not available today on any format. I mean, you can find random VHS episodes here and there, and bootlegs, but it does not have an official release. And I'm talking about Kid Video, 1984. This was a really fun, cool, interesting show. It was a live action / cartoon. What happened is the band Kid Video gets sucked into the flip side, the cartoon world, by the Master Blaster. And he has this band, the Copycats, a bunch of cats who played instruments, and there's a fairy. It's a weird, crazy cartoon, and it was innovative. And then, they later did it with Captain N, the Game Master. But with Kid Video, the band was, technically real. It was created for the show, but the band ended up actually going on like a small tour here and there, and even recording an album. And Robbie Rist, who was Cousin Oliver in the Brady Bunch, is in Kid Video, and he later went on to voice Michelangelo in the 3 live-action Turtles movies. But it's a really cool, weird show, and it's another one of those Haim Saban and Shuki Levy collaborations for the music. I mean, these guys, mostly Shuki Levy, but they're responsible for some of the raddest, coolest, wicked Saturday morning cartoon themes that that are popular and that are out there, and Kid Video is no exception. It is actually part of my MP3. It's on my phone as a song. It plays. I have it on CDs. It's just, I love it. It's so good. And the opening of the theme, the opening of the show, I always have on my Saturday morning sleepovers. And if you want to know about Saturday morning sleepovers, it is down on the channel. There's a couple videos about Saturday morning sleepover, and we are launching the 4th year of Saturday morning sleepover in just a couple weeks. So I'm excited for that. But the cartoon itself, as an adult, I have watched some episodes, and for me, they don't really hold up. But the nostalgia does. The smiles do. The remembering what it was like to watch the show, eat my cereal, and get jam out with Kid Video. Another thing they did was, like, sometimes at the end of the show, they would have a live action music video of one of their songs that was on the album. And I think you can find the songs on YouTube, actual good copies of the songs on YouTube. I think there's like a Israeli record or some sort of foreign record that you can find if you want to pay $50-$60 for it online. But it's when I remember bringing it up to recently to people before I started putting it in the Saturday morning sleepover, and they would look at me like, I don't know Kid Video, and they were from that time. They were same age, but if I put on the theme song, they remember the theme song. That brought back some memories, but they don't remember the cartoon and how bizarre and weird it was. But man, I do. So much so that I had to get a Kid Video shirt. My buddy Sean Robert, Smurf Wreck, branded in the 80s. He is also a passionate lover of Kid Video. KIDD Video. You see what I'm saying? So please, come to the channel. Let me know your memories. Talk about Kid Video. Were you too a passionate fan? Did you also rock out to the theme song? It's amazing, guys. And the full song is on YouTube for you to grab. I definitely have a nice high-quality version of it. And like I said, it's in my mix of songs that I play regularly, because I think it's a dope song. I also have a kid video sticker on my car. But yeah, so that was my haul video. That was me giving you a little smidgen of my love for kid video. And we've got some good stuff coming up. We've got the first 2 episodes of Crept from the 90s are shot, and they will be going up very soon. It's the next thing going up. We have several episodes of Making a Crapster Piece that are shot, and they will be going up. Our live show, our next live show is February 15th. I believe it's 7 p.m. Eastern, February 15th. Casey and I will be going live again, so get your questions ready, whether it be about the 80s, about the movies that I've made, talking WandaVision, talking anything geeky, all that good stuff, music. That is coming up, their live show. I have gotten questions about the ska show we are going to do called Scatterday Nights, and we are going to do it. We wanted to wait until we could both be vaccinated and not have to worry about the masks and everything. Even though we have been shooting episodes together with our masks on, we want to do the ska show fresh, unencumbered, and ready to skank. So, but that is, we've got some fun stuff planned for that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for taking that nostalgia trip back with me, and we will see you on another pandemically erotic episode of It Crept from the 80s. Bye!